Hi class. So here's the third installment of getting this figure to be fleshed out. What I'm gonna do is I have Croquis Cafe pulled up on my computer to help me with some of the anatomy. For some of the finer details like the face, I'm actually gonna go ahead and cut off the head so that I can model it. Because the face is pointing down, it would be hard for me to get into the details from this angle. And same with if I need to kind of detach an ankle or an arm, I could do that so that I can more easily get in between the hard to reach spaces and then slip and score to reattach. So I'm just gonna set the time lapse and then I'll just do a little follow up at the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Okay, so basically for refining, it is going to, the pace of sculpting slows down, you flush in the composition very quickly, and I was able to even get it attached to the hand quite easily while the clay was still wet and malleable. The clay now, as you can see with the knife, it kind of flakes off. It's starting to get a bit drier, and as a result, it's a little bit more brittle. I ended up having to take the rope off. It was too easy to bump and break it, so that will get reattached after I've gotten in here and refined the rest of the figure. And then the other finishing trick that I really like to use is going over with a wet brush. This is different than going over with a sponge. A sponge is going to bring up all of the grog and sand to the surface, but the wet brush is just going to kind of like smooth everything over so that you start to get kind of softer lines where, say, these little knuckles in the hand meet, or on the face. For hair, obviously you can't make individual strands of hair in clay, so instead of rolling a bunch of small little coils, I recommend finding kind of a more gestural way of representing the hair. I recommend looking not at pictures of people, but at sculptures of people to see how other artists have addressed things like hair as a texture. And that's going to help you figure out how to model it. As you can see, I did detach the head, and it allowed me to work on the details, make sure the symmetry within the face was pretty good before reattaching it. And now I'm working on the parts of the body that are thinnest and likely to dry out the quickest, and then I'll move into the core of the body that is going to stay wet a little bit longer. So that is it for now. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your sculptures.